Good morning, friends. Turn the radio down. It is month-long grocery shopping day. I'm starting the day out. I've already gotten gas. I already dropped off a load of clothes at Once Upon a Child. And now I'm sitting here at Sam's Club, ready to pick up my order. This is I'm doing it a little bit earlier in the month than I normally, it's the very end of September. Normally I would wait till the 1st of October. But the schedule just didn't work out. And so yesterday I just decided to do this today. And so therefore I could not get a Walmart pickup time. So that's going to add to my time a little bit today. I have to go into Walmart, which is right across the street. So I'm here picking up Sam's Club, and then I will go into Walmart, and I'm going to try my hardest to not buy anything that's not on the list. We have a very strict budget this month, and so I'm going to exercise self-discipline, and I am just going to get the stuff on the list. Pinky promise. So let's pick up Sam's, and then we will go into Walmart. Made it through Walmart. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too busy. They had most everything that I needed, even if I had to hunt for it, but it did take me a long time. I mean, it took me at least an hour, which is why I like pickup. I think the only thing that I had to do differently is I got some extra popcorn kernels, so that was not on my list. And then I was looking for ripe avocados because I'm making guacamole. We're having company for dinner tonight. And they were all rock hard, and so I bought this little thing of prepared guacamole, which is not my favorite, and it was more expensive obviously than buying 2 avocados and making your own, but that's what I had to do because that's all that they had. So now my items are done at Once Upon a Child, so I'm gonna run over there real quick and grab them, and then we're gonna do Aldi, which should be fairly quick. Let me see what time it is. Whoa. 10:21, so not doing too bad. All right, that worked out well. I just made $32 off of clothes at Once Upon a Child. So that's great because I just placed an order from Walmart for Jericho. I think for $40 some for 2 pairs of pants and a shirt, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, that'll go towards that. And then here's just a little tip for you. Whatever they don't take at a store, like a resale shop, I immediately drive it to Salvation Army, which is right down the road, so then it doesn't come back home with me and I'm not carrying it around in the car forever. So that's just my little process for that. But it is now 10:43. I'm hoping to be back in the car all packed up by 11:43 because I would like to go home and eat lunch. So let's do it. Okay, it's 11:36, so that's good. I am ready to go home. We'll lay everything out and show you what we got. I'm hot now. It's a gorgeous day outside. I'm hot in my sweatshirt now. So let's go home. I will lay everything out for you. Made it home. Let's start with Walmart today. I think I spent about $100 at Walmart. I think I spent about $300 at Sam's Club, and then I just spent $260 at Aldi. And I do have to place today a Thrive Market order for some different kinds of spices, and I'm getting those Lily's hazelnut filled chocolate bars that I really like. They're actually a better deal on Thrive. I think that's everything I'm getting from Thrive, but I always do $50 so you get free shipping, so it'll be about $50 worth of stuff. So I'm pretty much right in budget, so did good. Let me show you Walmart. Okay, here is that teeny tiny thing of guacamole I was talking about that I think it was 2 something. Would have rather done the avocados, but there were 0 that were right. Big bag of French fries, which we do have stuff we're trying to get through in the air fryer, or in the freezer for air fryer lunch, but we had no French fries, so that's the only frozen thing I got basically. These are the chips that we like. They're $1 something a piece, but they are a small bag, So I got 6 of them. Last month I got 4, I think, and we were out. Like at least the last week we were completely out. And we have those with quite a few meals, and the kids do chips and cheese for lunch and stuff. Big bunch of cilantro. I added this at the last minute, just trying to stock up my popcorn down in my food storage. Feminine products, they only had this size. I like the big 12 pack, but that's all they had, so I got that. I got this because I had taken one out of food storage and used it, so whenever I do that, I replenish it. This is for that buffalo white chicken chili recipe. This is the hot dog sauce chili that we like, and it's not terrible. There is a little bit of MSG, it looks like, but it's not terrible, the ingredients, compared to the other ones. Sorry, I had to take a light bulb out of my chandelier because the light bulb was flickering and it was driving me nuts. So all this hominy, I had taken this out of food storage to make taco soup for our small group. And I had just not planned on that for this month, so I just made sure to replace it this month. Same with the tomatoes, all that will go down in food storage. I decided not to take my chances at Aldi, whether they would have lasagna noodles or not, so I just went ahead and got them because I was at Walmart first. I really like this latch right here for the refrigerator. So we have one on the freezer portion, but just the type of, it's like a cheap fridge, and just the type of fridge it is if you don't really slam it, it doesn't latch all the way. So I just want one for the bottom as well. It's Julia's lotion, some toilet bowl cleaner. This is my favorite dry shampoo, and I have one, but I just don't like to be out. Body wash, it's just like Dove. We actually like it better than Dove. 2 things of frozen cauliflower, which I think Walmart's frozen vegetables are like the best deal ever. They're $1 a package. I got 4 broccoli because we still have some broccoli left. 1 spinach, and that is for spinach artichoke dip. And I think that is everything. I feel like I'm missing something, but I think that's everything from Walmart that was right around $100. Now on to Sam's Club. This does not look like $300 worth of food because I do have, what do I have coming? I know I have $20 worth of steak knives coming in the mail. And something else is coming from Sam's online. I can't quite remember. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen here. But, I mean, just, you guys know, like, the prices have really gone up. So these paper plates are like $30, and I really debated it, but homeschooling and we're home all the time, it just makes my life a lot easier with dishes, and so I just bit the bullet and I paid it. I got some chicken breasts at $2.98 a pound. It was $2.89 a pound at Aldi, which is fine. Romaine lettuce, that's looking pretty good. Sadly, I just used my last package of our quarter of a cow we had gotten. I don't know if that was like January or February. I can't remember. But this was $36.55 for almost 10 pounds. Finally, they had heavy whipping cream. I've not been able to find this for like close to a month. So I definitely went ahead and got 2. That's a lot, but... And then I went ahead and got 2 half and halves, and all this can live in my fridge downstairs till I'm ready for it. The dates are all way in the future. I got 4 things of butter. I do have butter already in the fridge downstairs, but I like to keep a big stock of butter because I use it for a lot of stuff. Some flushable wipes back there. Julia needs this for her Invisalign, and I just didn't want to run out mid-month. This is the Parmesan cheese that we like. That will also live in the refrigerator downstairs till we're ready for it. Then when I open it, I take out half and freeze it just so that we can get through it all before it goes moldy. I consistently use about 1 bottle of avocado oil a month. That's all that I cook and bake with, basically. Olive oil sometimes. I had taken one of these out of food storage, and so I just wanted to replenish that. Same thing with the chicken breast, which, by the way, I've done the math. I canned up a big pack of chicken like that. With the cost of the lids and the chicken, even though this has gone up in price, this used to be like $10. Now it's like close to, what is it, 16 something? It is still cheaper to get it this way. So until that changes, I'm not going to put the time and effort into canning it because it's more expensive. 2 blocks of cheddar cheese. I shred that. Been loving this big thing of Daisy sour cream. The ingredients are really good. Just ran out of this. The ingredients are not good in this, but they make tasty recipes. I love these little mini cucumbers. They last a really long time, longer than the ones from Aldi for some reason. This also can live in our refrigerator for a long time. And this is just a cheap dinner. Like 1 sausage will get us a meal. And there's 3 in here. So we can do like homemade mac and cheese with sausage. This is what I use for my jambalaya. Julia and I really like sausage and sauerkraut in the crock pot. That's a meal that I make. So that is everything from Sam's Club, which steak knives and something else are coming in the mail. Last but not least is Aldi. It was a pretty good day in Aldi. I had a very lovely conversation with the gentleman that I let go ahead of me. Which when they only have like 2 things, I feel terrible when I have an overflowing cart. So I always let people go in front of me because to wait for my entire overflowing cart. And he's got like a gallon of milk behind me. I feel so rude. I can't do it. But anyway, had a lovely little conversation with him. And I think everybody's calmed down. Like nobody's losing their minds in Aldi lately. So that's really good. So let me flip you around and show you the things that we got. Starting at this end, so like I said, I spent like $260. I would say at least $50 of it was stuff I didn't need, but it's stuff I haven't been able to find and wanted to restock in places. So similar to this, we do not need this ham yet. We still have some, but this was gone for months at my Aldi. So I got 2. The date is good all the way into December. So that'll live in my refrigerator downstairs and it will be fine. Mozzarella cheese, this is like $2 at Aldi. Same thing with the Monterey Jack. I really only needed 1, but sometimes it's really hard to find at Aldi. So went ahead and stocked up. I don't need any potatoes, but I was watching Tangi at Freedom Homestead, which that's a great follow if you don't follow her on YouTube. And she said a 10-pound bag of potatoes gets her 7 quarts of home canned potatoes. Yes, potatoes last a long time, but when they're canned and you can just like dump them into a soup for like a quick dinner, it's so convenient. So I'm just going to be canning these up. I have plenty of ones that we're eating from the garden right now and all of that. So that's what that's for. We got 4 things of Rotel because I'd used that out of food storage and wanted to replace it. I'm pretty sure this is the same stuff I always get. They just changed the package. I made sure. I don't love the natural flavors, but I'm fine with erythritol and stevia. We are having chicken shawarma, and I just decided I usually make my own tzatziki sauce, and lots of times will make my own hummus. I just decided to go easy this time because when I'm making the homemade naan, it's kind of a process. And so I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to buy these 2, and then all I have to do is do the naan and keep it more simple for myself. 1 thing of refried beans, cream of mushroom soup. They did not have the large jars, but when I did the math, these were not that much more expensive. So I went ahead and got 4 because we're running a little bit low on peanut butter down in food storage. I mean, I have 4 jars, but I would really like 6 jars, which is 6 months worth for us. Crushed tomatoes, mayo, tastes just like Hellmann's. This is Jericho's crap thing. Journey, that's kind of her crap thing for lunches. 2 things of crispy rice. I'm going to be making peanut butter Rice Krispie treats tonight for company because they're gluten-free and it's a delicious recipe. Jericho's crap cereal, Julia's crap cereal, Journey's crap cereal. Then we have Oats, because I had taken one out of food storage and used it, so I was just replenishing it. Then I just made homemade granola bars, but these are just so convenient, and I will like squirrel these away and only bring them out, you know, when we need to pack lunches or something for or dinners. But they have not had just the chocolate chip ones in forever. So I think I got, what did I get, 6 boxes? Yeah, they're only like $1 something a box. These are for Journey's lunches. Each of the kids get like Aldi Pringles. They write their names on the top so that there's no fighting over who hogged all the Pringles or whatever. Coming into soup season, so I just wanted to have some saltines, and there's some oyster crackers somewhere here. Again, this is total crap, but it's just fun to pack stuff like that in your, I'm just trying to spice up Journey's lunch for her, because it's been very hard to find stuff to pack in her lunch, and she does it all. She packs all her own lunch, makes everything. I don't do anything with it, so try to have fun stuff for her. Velveeta, one for a recipe, and then this is just, like, it's not good for you, but this is just a really good food storage item that I do use in, I don't know, 3 recipes maybe that I make ever. So I went ahead and got 2 of those. We haven't had these in a really long time, so I thought that would just be a good lunch item, snack thing. Cottage cheese for lasagna. I don't like ricotta cheese. The texture to me is bleh. So I just use cottage cheese and add an egg to it, and it's perfect. Then I couldn't help myself. Butter was below $4 a pound, and so I just decided I'm gonna get more butter, and I did. Brown gravy packet and chili seasoning. I use these in 2 different recipes, and I couldn't remember. I think I already have them in the pantry, but just in case I don't, I wanted to stock up on that. And then Jason and I got these last month, and Jason and I really liked them. Plus they were a little bit on sale today, so I went ahead and got 4 packages, which that'll last us longer than a month. That'll be fine. Raspberries were on sale today. Those are basically for me. Quart storage bags. Jalapenos, which I got with the cilantro over there. I might have enough green tomatoes to do another salsa verde. I'm cleaning out the garden this weekend, so I just wanted to be prepared in case I decide to do that. Carrots, celery. I don't think I've ever bought instant rice in my life, but this is specifically for a recipe, so I thought, well, let's go ahead and try it. This is Journey's like crap cookie thing that she likes. I got 1 frozen pizza, just very nice for the kids if they're here for dinner by themselves. Blackberry sparkling water, just like LaCroix. Toilet paper. These are like Ritz crackers. That's for that fish, that walleye fried fish recipe I'm using. All of the kids really like these, and I think there's like 12, so they each get 4 or something like that. I'm running low on chocolate chips, so that's what all those are down there. When I make my recipes, I like a mixture of milk chocolate chips and semi-chocolate chips, like when I make my chocolate chip cookies. So that is what that is for. This is the best brownie mix. It's so good, and we make it with avocado oil, which I don't know if that makes a difference, but it's really good. If you've not had these cookies from Aldi, they are the best. I love them with a cup of tea. Jalea does too, so I got those for her and I. Tostadas, and thankfully they're looking pretty good today, so hopefully I can keep them not crunched until we use them. The grapes were a good price today. Here's those oyster crackers just to have for soup weather. Heavy duty aluminum foil. Low carb wraps. I have some in the freezer already, but I specifically like these to use as a hot dog bun. Just wrap my hot dog up in it. Makes for a nice lunch. This was not on the list either because we are getting a pig, but I thought, I don't know if we're getting bacon. I just wasn't sure, and this was under $4 a pound. So I decided to go ahead and get that. Taco shells, 3 things of eggs, some coffee filters. Now I just opened up one of these, but I took it from downstairs in food storage, so that's gonna go downstairs to replace that. 2 things of pretzels for Journey, basically. A couple things of potato chips. This is just like Frank's Red Hot, which we use for various recipes. Some powdered sugar, which I just made the Pioneer Woman's cinnamon rolls. And oh my gosh, they're the best cinnamon rolls I've ever had. So look up that recipe, but make half of it, because half of it made like 2 9x13 pans. So if you made all of it, you'd be drowning in cinnamon rolls. Some light brown sugar, feminine products. And then hiding under here are some smaller waters. That's just nice. When the kids go to youth group on Wednesday night, they get in the car like super thirsty, but a big one's like a big one gets wasted. So I just thought that would be good for that. So that is everything from Aldi. Now comes the hard part, which is putting everything away and putting everything downstairs, and we're having company tonight, so I need to get to it. But thanks for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed this grocery haul, and I most likely will put the grand total on the thumbnail so you will know before you even watch what I spent this month. My budget was $800, and I would like to at least have $100 left for weekly stuff. I won't go back until 2 weeks. I won't even need anything fresh for 2 weeks or anything. So I would like to have $100 to spend for the rest of the month. So we'll see if I did it. I think I came really close. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.